Mikerowchip here playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is Coal Country Episode 4. We are here in the Richmond yard in Coal Country with Thomas, and he's shunting. Yeah, 2 inbound trains came. We shunted some of those cars over here already. This is the outbound track right here. And then we have another train waiting to come in right here. We got to move this one out of the way. Now, did we move the engines down? I don't think we did. Oh, this is the grain train. That's right. No, these engines are still sitting here. We'll have to move those off once we get to that. Here's where our error was. I was trying to run these cars here so I could then run around them because I got to shunt them from the other side. See, the problem with that is I ran it up into the dead end. That is the steel mill. So we got to pull it the other way. Let's pull it the other way till we clear that switch. Alrighty, now let's make sure these switches are thrown properly. Let's not get crazy. Alright. Am I going to adjust this? Got to cough a little. You got to work things out. There you go. I think that's better. Okay, here we go. Forward hoe. Graboid. And now back it up. There we go. The lovely sound of firing engines. I love it. The engines are like, get out. We got this. Now, where's this at? Where's the switch at here? Is this like a kind of a, oh, look, a CTC switch. Okay. Alrighty. Had some good comments on my last few videos. Somebody was telling me about how priority markers work, so that was very helpful. Someone told me, I think after the last episode of this, that one of the engines is like I forget it, a something 10, an RS 10 or something like that. And I said there's no such thing. It's just a SD 40. They got rebranded or something like that. Yeah, you know, just you're not putting too fine of a point on it or anything. But yeah, I don't know. Give it a little more speed than that. Okay. Couple skeleton cars with some logs on it. Cool. Uh-oh. Releasing handbrake on consist 347. What's that all about? Oh, boy. Did I just ram into somebody? Why do I feel like I just rammed into somebody? I couldn't have. I didn't see anybody coming. No, I didn't ram into anybody. Oh, I went a lot back further than I thought. Well, that's got to be correct. Yeah. You ain't got to worry about that switch. This one here, though, I did check this one, right? Switches are so hard to find. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. I see it now. Okay, yeah, it is correct. Okay. Good dealy bob. Now, I got to push it forward now. And someone said this is just a glitch. This is not supposed to be like... That was the other interesting one I saw. This is just when this is not the same height as this, so sometimes it does that. So ignore that. That's not a feature. That is a bug. All right. Now I'd go like this. There we go. Now there's no way we're going to shove it that far. So, all right. So now we got to shove it forward because, well, we can go down any one of these tracks, right? Yeah, we go down this one right here, or the one right next to it. Beautiful. He's got to clear this switch back over here. We'll get it up past this frog right here. Get some. Someone forward me, we're going to go 50%. Someone forward me a video of a front loader that had a coupler welded on the front of it, and they were using it to move cars. That was cool. It was a short. I'll have to look, see if I can find any more on YouTube. I was going to do that, and then I forgot. Time for drink. So, yeah, I'll have to look for that. It was pretty cool. Better than that little car mover they gave me in Tidewater. Yeah. I tried, like I said, I tried using it. It couldn't even move 3 cars. I mean, if 3 of them are stacked in there, you'd have to move one, then the other, pull that one out, move the second one, then move the third one. Yeah, well, just... I don't like it. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. All right, we got a lot of shunting to do yet. Thank goodness. One of my favorite things to do. Shunting in the yard. That'll do. Cut it out. Cut your GP9s off. We've got it. Not yet. Yeah, we got it. Let's back it up. All right, now we just got to clear this switch right here. The one that's so hard to find. Oh, there's the target on it. Can't be on the other side because could be in the middle of this track. Whoa. Easy, Thomas. I enjoy your enthusiasm to work, but not your enthusiasm to go quite that fast. You got short distance to go. Okay, so we're going to go this way, and then we're going to go that way. We'll watch them go by before we check the rest of the switches. So, yeah, you should go this way and then that way. Right. Switch there. Yeah, we want to go that way. Doing some long-distance switching. There he goes. The Richmond, the RP&P is what it's called. The Richmond Peabody and something. I never remember it. Well, now you got to give me some. So I got to give myself some slack. I mean, I've not been playing this route for very long at all. And there's no other switches down here I'm forgetting about. Is there? No, we should be good to go down this way. Okay, so jump. There we go. Okay, what is it now? It's the, well, it doesn't say on there. It says RP&P on there. Did it say anywhere? Nope. Front of the car? Engine, I mean? Nope. It says it on the passenger cars. There's no passenger train in sight. Let's see if I can figure out. The Richmond, Parker, and Peabody? Could be. All right. Running around these right here. Let's go down the other end now here. We got this. We got this. We got this. And this. And this. And that. Yep. They're already all set up. I already done dude it. And let's get rid of this. I don't need to see all that. This end of the yard. I think these are on the outbound, aren't they? I think so, yeah. Oh, yeah, outbound. They're on the outbound track. Yeah. Now, as I have been working over the C&O route, which is getting close now, believe it or not. The C&O route's getting close. It's not done yet, but it's getting close. I made some changes on the C&O route on my spreadsheet that I really like. And so then just before I started recording here, I made those same changes onto this route spreadsheet. Yeah, that was not done correctly, but... I used to have a separate page to keep track of my industry empties. No. You want to go backwards. Look out, seagulls. Yeah, now they're on the page of the engine that actually services those yards. So that just made more sense to me. It's also a lot more easier to use now that I've used it some in the C&O Hinton. I like it, and I'm going to continue to use it. Oh, it's about that. Now, this is this track has to stay open because that's a passenger train. We saw it, was it either episode 2 or 3 we saw the passenger train? Or maybe it was 1, I don't know. I know we saw it, though. That I remember. Deliciousness. Okay, back this way, and then we'll start shoveling these along. And this one here, I don't know what this is, but it's got a long line of stuff going somewhere, doesn't it? That's the outbound, and that far track is actually an industry track. Yeah, in fact, there are tankers being unloaded on it right now. There we go. Beautifully done. Okay. Fire it up. A lot of weight on this. Not exactly flying out of the blocks, is it? Well, actually, we're going to want to go all the way to the end. Okay, Richmond fuel unload. We'll start there. Where is Richmond fuel? I thought it was going to be easy to find. We got Richmond steel. It's got to be under Richmond steel, right? Isn't that a Thomas thing? That's RS 101. Huh. Oh, I don't have it listed anywhere? What the heck, fire? It's got to be. Just enjoy the show over here. I'm searching. There's Lefroy fuel. Who in the heck is taking care of Richmond fuel? It can't be RS 101 because that's just the steel mill and that's it. Okay, I'll have to assign it to somebody. How did that slip through the... It couldn't have, though, because I got 3 tankers over there right now. All right. Whatever the case, we're gonna have to do something with them, right? All right, let's stop them. How many are there? It's the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. Okay. So we'll stop them on this track right here till we figure out what we're going to do with them. All righty. Here they come. That'll do. All right, I'm going to put you guys on pause till I figure out what's going on with these Richmond fuels real quick. Hold on. Okay, so I found it. It's on M166. I thought for sure it would be, what's his name? Thomas taking care of that, but I guess not. M160. Who the heck is M166? That is Bald. Really? He does Derby Lumber and Richmond Fuel. Okay. Well, that solves that problem. Continue forward now. This is longer than I thought it was. I hope we're not running into any of their switches down the road there. I don't think we are. Here's a long ways around, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on back. Come on back now. Yep. There you go. You're back. All right, so now we got to clear this switch is right down near the crossing. And this is going to be a long time to block this thing, but this is just... Oh, look, it does go up here. I thought it was just a yard that went into Richmond. Or road, I mean, that went into Richmond. Coming this way it is, right? Yeah. We'll just say yeah. Only railroad crews mostly use it anyway, so it's fine to do what I'm doing. I got Richmond Fuel, then we got Lefroy Trainz load. What I got to do is I got to make this screen bigger on my spreadsheet. Here we go. Look, now you can read it. It's crazy, isn't it? All right, so this is M166. That's the first place we got to go. We will align this. Once it clears, here we go. And M166, that's outbound. Yeah. Nothing on. Nothing on that track. That's beautiful. Alrighty. Still can hear it all the way up there in the woods. No, back it up. Oh, no, maybe it is forward. Oh, it should be backed up. Yeah, it's back up. Okay. And the next ones we got to do is, if we come this way, is Lefroy Trainz load. That is M62. All right. Here we go. Bring it around now. I'm suddenly reminded of a cadence that we used to do in the Army. I don't know why that suddenly occurred to me. So bring it on up now. 1 up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. Bring it on down now. MILITARYPOLICE. Yeah, that just came out of nowhere. That came out of, what the heck are you even talking about? All right, here we go now. Put these right there. All righty, there we go. Okay. Apply that. Do this. Come forward. Now we're looking for M62. I think M62 is one track over, isn't it? Or is it this track right here? Oh, that's U165. M62 is this one right here. We got room on M62? Where's that? We got room for like one car on M62. Then we hit the limit of shunt. All right, we'll stick one car on there, and then we'll put the rest of them on the overflow because that's the way it is, right? That's definitely the way it is. Where's the switch on this one here? Is that it right there? Yeah. The switches are like hidden on me or something. There we go. Slow it down. The old rail box cars. I like it. I mentioned this before, but when I was a kid, I really liked those Burlington Northern cars, the green Burlington Northern cars you get with a whole. It seems to me every time you'd buy a whole scale railroad kit, you know, like they come in those big boxes. Remember, there'd always be a green Burlington Northern boxcar. I don't know why that is, but I used to love that boxcar. But you know what ones I like most now? I like the rail boxes. I don't know what it is. I just like them. I like the darker ones here too, but the rail boxes just hold a special place in my heart for some odd reason. Here we go. We got enough room for one. That's what we'll cram on here. That'll do. Take a look now. Oh yeah, we're right. Let's see now. Let me see. Are we gonna be able to fit a car in between here and here? No, we're not. That's gonna be a bit too. That's gonna be some rather inventive parking to get anything in there. The rest of these are gonna go on the overflow track. Not all the rest. Well, I don't think all the rest of them. But these that have to go to Lefroy Transload are gonna. Any M162s now are all gonna be overflowed. Okay, then we have Bledsoe Fuel. That is M162. Then we have Lefroy Fuel. That's M162. Okay, then we have Richmond Fuel Unload, which is 166. All right, so all of these are going on the overflow track until we get to Richmond Fuel. Yeah, until we get to Richmond Fuel. That one right there is not, but the rest of these are. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize M162 would have that much on it. Oh, stop. I think we passed it by a long shot, didn't we? Yeah. Here's the overflow. Overflow right. And this is we got two overflow tracks. Really? There's... Oh, wait a minute. There's M62. Isn't that what we just were on? M62. 65. Well, now, wait a minute. What? On this side of the track, there should be M166 and U165, which are right there. Okay, well, this might work out to our advantage, because this is U66, yeah. Then this is M62, and then this is M62 left, overflow right. So why don't we make two tracks for M62? Well, look at me go. I'll have to change it to M62-1 and M62-2. Did I plan for there to be more than two tracks? It's like an awful lot of cars. Was I smart? I don't know. It just seems, or what I'm thinking it is I had to throw that switch that way, is that I made two M62s. I don't know. Anywho, it worked out to our advantage. We got two tracks with M62 on them now. Very lovely. Right back here you go. Wait a minute. Right there. Stopped at the end of the boxcar, about right here. So that should be enough clearance right there. Then we got Richmond Fuel Unload, then Burning Fork Unload, or Burning Fork Lumber Load. Where's Burning Fork Lumber? Yeah, it's also M62. So after we get rid of those fuel The Richmond fuel unloads. We'll have to put those over there, too. God, M62 is just loaded with stuff. All right, should be after these white tankers here coming up. The next set of tankers should be going on to M166. Slow it down. Slow it down a little bit more. Yeah. And we got about 6 inches of snow in Michigan yesterday. And we're probably going to get another 2 inches today. But it's kind of nice to go out and shovel. I don't own a snowblower. I could afford one. I just don't want one. I like the exercise. Says the guy who was found dead in his driveway. I'm a little in shape now. I got to cut myself a little bit of credit or slack. Or I got to, you don't cut credit. No, what am I doing right now? I want to apply. Yeah, okay. Do this, then do this, then do this. Right? Yeah. Okay. Where all those grain cars go that are up there on the other side of the steel mill? You know, I don't know. Okay, so these go to M166. They should already be... Oh, no, it's not, because I forgot we have to put those on 62. Review 66. M166 to the right there. Alrighty. The Richmond yard is filling up. It's a big yard. I wouldn't call it a huge yard. I would just call it a big yard. In fact, I just did call it a big yard. Oh, what happened? I hit M. Don't do that. M for map. Unless you want to see the map, don't hit M. All right, there we go. Like that. Now this should... I got this set, right? Oh, yeah, I did, okay. Bag it up. I'm not looking at the other end. I have no idea whether we're crossing that... Yeah, we are. By quite a bit. The level crossing is being crossed. Okay, and then we'll come back down over here. Offloading an awful lot of fuel. And I know the steel plant probably needs some, and Richmond's a pretty big place. Look at that. I mean, these fuel tanks are pretty big. Guy's got a big sledgehammer. He's our muscle. He's the yard muscle. Oh, boy. Come on. Okay, it was 5. It was 5. So I made it. You got those blue caps on these trucks here. Wonder what those are there for. Are they just ball bearing covers? No. Alrighty. Down just a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more. Right there. We will apply it. Do this. Come here. All right, now so these are burning fork lumber. Lumber load, meaning we're loading lumber on it, not off. I gave myself some help there. And then the burning fork log unload. That's also M62. And then the left roy fuel is also M62. This is all going to M62. M62 is very popular. Slow that down like that. Getting close so I can see it. Oh, it just disappeared. I just picked it up. Have we got more room on M62 here? Yeah, we're going to run out. We might be able to fit 3 more cars on there. These center beams are pretty big, but that's what we're putting on there, right? Yeah, we might get these 2 center beams on there, and that's it. Lots of exhaust coming out of these things. They are refurbished, right? They're hand-me-downs. So you're going to expect, them not to be so good. So we'll put some of these on here, and then the rest of them we'll put on the overflow track, which is this right here. And then we have 2 overflow tracks. We got room. I just got to remember to put M62 track 1 and M62 track 2. So I remember there's 2 tracks. Put that on my spreadsheet, too. It'll slow down earlier this time instead of everybody clenching their teeth and going, "Yay!" There you go. See, isn't this much more relaxed now? All right, we're going to run down the other end here. We're going to see how much room we can pinch out of this. Begin the pinching sequence. How about right there? The coupler is past it. Maybe a little bit of the car, too. All right, pull forwards. Well, let's see what we got on the other end before we start making minor adjustments. What do we got here? We got a log car on there, too. That's nice. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it right there. That's good. And then the rest will go on the overflow track. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Here we go. There we go. No, I don't want information about the train. Thank you very much. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Can I see the yellow? I can see it. There we go. Let's back this up, baby. We're going to flip over to this side. We can line it up that way. Along this, to the end of this skeleton car with the logs on it, we're going to be good. Nice. God, this is a nice shot right here. I like this. Although the water out there kind of looks like that water you see like in fountains when they treat it with stuff so bugs won't go in it. Yeah. All right. There we go. All right, so that's 1 down. Now we got to go up on the hill and get the other one. How much time we got left? Oh, we still got time. Okay. So, yeah. Is there a way for him to... He'd have to come forward here probably, right? There is a switch over here. Yeah, there's a switch over right here. All right, so we'll have him come over here and do this. I thought I added this in here, but I would have named it D1 and D2, so this was the creator. Jointed Rail did that. Whatever artist. I don't know. Okay, so now we're going to go over here to these. Okay, and then we're going to say apply. No, that's not going to work unless you're like this. There you go. Apply. Decouple. All right, we should be going forward. We are going forward. All right, that looks like a GP9 up there, huh? What is that? It's a GP49. Really? And then a C40-9. A GP9. 49, I mean, huh? Don't know that I've ever seen one of those before. It looks like a GP9 to me. And then you have this one. Oh. Wait a minute. And then you have this one, at C40. All right, we just ran through a switch there. That's why we jumped over like that. Alrighty. It says the speed limit here is 30. Alright, we'll juice it a little bit more. Yes. Fine looking engine. The Norfolk Southern, I like it a lot. Their paint scheme is very nice. They're like ninjas. Sheathed in black and mysterious. Well, at least sheathed in black. Alrighty. So we'll go over to this side on the crossover track here. Whoop. Throw this one back into mainline service. I don't think any AI trains come down this way. I don't think. All right. Now we got to get it to run back the other way. Okay. He's going to run back down here now. We'll get a preview of his run because I got to check for switches. Here we go. Past what he brought in. H. Over here. And then over to here. Yep. And then we're going to want to hook him up to this. Grab, then run around the other side, grab onto that, and get on out of here. Yeah. This track here I leave open, right? Is that right? Yeah. This track here I leave open. This one right here. So he can run around that way. Don't worry about closing himself off. Okay, is there a line side camera view here? I don't know. I just activated it. I just activated. Sequence activated. Look at that. There is. Here he comes. It's Gus. Remember we had to save Gus. He came from the other side there. From Peabody, or is it Parker? I think it's Parker. He came from Parker and got himself stuck. And then the other Gus had to help him, who happened to be in Peabody. Snuck out and got him. We had him home in time for dinner, which was whatever he brought in his lunch, because we don't really have food facilities. You got to pack your own lunch. Here comes the steel mill. It's big, it's bad, it's beautiful. There's more tracks up on the left there, too. The rolling mill and whatnot. Oh, look at that. That's nice. That's what we come here for, isn't it? What I come here for. That little pedestrian bridge there. It's all ramps in case you're pushing something up and down. Steel mill proper. I like it. We're at the passenger station right now is where we're at now. Get a nice close look at these hoppers here. That's nice. Pass the signal at danger, eh? Have an automatic on that crossing over there? It doesn't sound like it, does it? How can I not have an automatic on that? Nope, I did not. And we're exceeding the speed limit right now. Okay, let's go back to this mode. Don't know if we have crossed the... cleared the switch yet? Yep, we have. All right, stop it. Now you're going to want to come forward. That one's good. Yeah, that one's good. That one's not good. This one's good. This one. Okay. We aren't going to have room to go by on the overflow here, but one of these tracks down the middle, maybe? Because we want to run them out to Richmond. Which means we got to get them back up on this track up here, right? Yeah, so we got to hook up on this end. That's right. Pull them all the way back. No, we want to hook up on the other end, push them all, shove them all the way back. Because we got to come up this way to get to Richmond out. Is that where we're going? I'm pretty sure. All right. I remember thinking I had to do it, so, I mean, not that it really makes a difference, I don't suppose, but don't do that. Stop. What? No. There. On the wrong screen there. Oh, Christ, I can close. All right. So now... Okay, I could do a runaround, or option B is I let Thomas shove it through, right? First, we're definitely going to have to hook up onto these, right? Yeah, it's got to happen. Okay, so let's back up now, and this is going to be, like I said before, it's gonna be a bit of a power move as well. It's going to be a hauling the load / power mode. There's no way you need this much power for the load we're about to carry. Come on out. There we go. Alrighty then. Man, do we still have quite a bit of room on this track? Oh, yeah, we do. We do. All right, so now what I'm thinking is if we could get him onto this track, have what's his name shove the load this way, right? Then I can come back and hook onto it and go back this way. I'm going to have to back up anyway. I wonder if I should put these engines here, right? Have Thomas shove... He could shove them all the way back into here and then go here. He could come out here, come back over here, and then we could send him on his way. It's complicated. It's complicated. All right. Okay, so now we are set, right? Yeah, I'm thinking I don't want to lash onto these now, right? Pull them part of the way? No, what's the sense in it? Why make an extra move? Don't do it. Don't do it. You want it? Of course, now the question is, do I have enough room to fit all these engines in between here and the load? Not that I guess it makes a huge difference. We'll go that way. All right. Well, let's see. Are we going forward here now? We are. All right. Are we pulling all of them? We are. That is a lot of power. A lot of power. Alrighty then. Is this RS 101? Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, we're going to hit it. I don't think there's any way we're not going to hit it. Yeah, I don't think we're anywhere near getting off that track yet. We're going to have to check, see what's on this track. Make sure we aren't going to run any switches. I don't think we will. I think it only runs halfway through the yard. Yeah, we're short by a little bit here. So this thing here, we'll just shove it backwards and then pull it back forward again. Yeah, but it's butting up against this right here, isn't it? Is that going to be enough room? It might be. All right, we'll get it back as far as we can. Of course, we can shove that one, too. It's not going to be that hard to remember who's on who. Who's on first. No. Forward. No. You did that wrong. Try it again. There you go. Because, you know, it's just in between all these steel cars. You got scrap metal and coil cars. And this here, it's going to be easy to see where the brake should go when I got to separate them again. Yeah, these are the ones I just shoved onto that track, aren't they? Let's see if we can do it without having them connect. Oh. That got yanked at the end there. It was like a pit bull yanking on the chain. Oh. Look at how short. Wait a minute. Is it cleared? Oh, no. It's just real small. All right. Well, we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to bang it. No choice. No. Forward. Why do I keep doing that? I'll give you 2 guesses. Here we go. Forward still. Okay, now we got to go down on this end. And right when it clears, that's when we want to stop. Stop. Okay, so we're going to have him now. I have never done this before on this route, making this move, so you can go out to Richmond. Of course, now the other question is going to be, all right, we're going to stay on this one here. This is going to have to be pretty long. Yeah. Now, oh, no, wait a minute. I'm thinking of the wrong. Oh, no. Yeah, for this track, I want to do that, but for the other one, yeah. Are you getting dizzy yet? Come over here. We want to keep this one going this way because this is the one we're going to have to shove the really long cut down. Of course, I'm not sure exactly how long it is, but I'm going to go with pretty long. It's pretty long. All right, but this first one's set correctly. All right, now we got to come back over here. And we got to go backwards now. I hope I threw that switch, because if I didn't throw that switch, I'm going to have to redo it. Pretty sure I did, right? I mean, I was in the process of throwing those switches. That'll do. Oh, jeez. Look at the slack action on that. All right, it bounced back. That was almost the exact same spot I had it in. I'm just that good. Okay. Backing up now. Okay. Trying to think now, is there a better way to do this? I don't think so. If anybody wants to comment on it, feel free. The only way out of here is up past the steel mill if you're going towards Richmond. So this is why I'm doing this. All right. Then we'll apply that. Decouple from the scrap. No. What are you doing? It's right here. Go. All right. One more. There you go. You gotta count. You gotta be able to count to 3 if you're gonna work on a railroad. All right, now we're gonna back this massive amount. How many engines we got on here anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Yeah, 8 of them. Look at that. Look at that. I'm good. I'm not just good. I'm darn good. You thought 3 was hard. All right, we're going to be going too fast here. Yeah. Slow it down. Here we go. Here's the Railfan Bridge. I'm sure that's not why they built it, but I'm sure that's what it's used for. Again, the amount of cutting they must have done to lay these tracks. Look at all this. How much lower we are than the city. All right. There we go. want to go over onto the right side here, right? Yeah. Okay, that'll do. Look, see, there's some rail fans up here right now. We saw him last time. What's he doing? He's looking. Let's get up on him. Let's get up on him. Oh, stop it! It's spinning out of control. Get up on him. This is so hard to do. He's got a toy plane. You gotta be kidding me. I came all the way up here to see you, and you're messing around with a toy plane. Worst rail fan ever. But you know what's also, you also know what's pretty bad if I can spit it out? Yeah, we're at the end of the episode. That's it. Yeah. So that is the end of episode 4. And episode 5, we are going to have Thomas lash on the other end of that outbound. We're going to have him push it down, shove it down this track right here. He's going to get out of the way. Then we're going to have come over here, lash those onto here, onto the load, and then we're going to tell him to go to Parker and get the heck out of here. To Richmond. And get, or the Richmond exit is what I'm trying to say, because we're in Richmond. Anywho, why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that this rail fan is playing with a plane, well, this just may not be the channel for you.